Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Waffle, and I kind of gotta be a little bit more quiet when it comes to this video because actually I'm recording it at like, what's the exacts? 6:14 in the morning.
Incredible.
Yeah, round of applause, y'all better clap. But since this week I've been uploading one video every day of the week basically, I wanted to do something kind of different, right? Because usually my videos basically consist of gaming content, blah blah blah, things like that, where I'm playing the game and I'm not really just like talking, if that makes any sense. And on this channel, I know I haven't done a Q&A yet, so it's like all the people who watch me don't necessarily know me like they knew me on my previous channels. But today I'm going to be explaining to everybody how I grew 1,000 subscribers. And it's like, when it comes to this whole story, like I can't even start my whole journey on 𝙀, which is the channel I'm basically representing. It all starts back in like my freshman, sophomore year, like 2015, 2016. Okay, so back in 2015, 2016, I had this channel that I believe at first it was called 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚/Faded, which was my first alias. And the reason why I came up with 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚/Faded is because, one, I did not know at all what I wanted to go by on YouTube. So that's literally what brought 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚 to life. And Faded just so happened to be a name that I just came up with, if that makes any sense. It was just a random name, and I didn't know which one to pick, so I kind of just went with the 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚/Faded, and then eventually the 𝙨𝙪𝙧 part got dropped and it became just Faded. But I was on that channel basically from, I believe, like 2015 to 2017, up until I started to get real inconsistent when it comes to YouTube. Now that is the main thing that I kind of want to talk about in this video. This is more of like a sit down, let's be real with each other type video when it comes to YouTube, especially if you're a small YouTuber that is trying to come up and be like these bigger YouTubers, but you have no audience. You're starting from scratch, 0 subscribers, 0 views, similar to how I did, because I started this channel fresh, brand new, no nothing, just a name, a picture I found online, and a random background as a banner. Starting out as a new YouTuber, it is far from easy, because as of right now, the amount of people who are actually trying to become YouTubers is, I don't even know what word to use to describe it, because if we're being honest, my vocabulary is not that huge. The amount of people who are trying to become YouTubers nowadays, it's crazy how many there are. And it's like a lot of people now are just trying to be YouTubers simply because they want to get paid. Now I can understand that's a legitimate reason, because hey bro, who doesn't love money? Like, let's be honest. But since there's so many people trying to do YouTube, it's like everyone is doing the same thing. And when it comes to YouTube, like one of the main things that you have to try to do if you're trying to grow your channel is stand out. Like, I talked to one of my friends a few days ago. Well, not a few days ago, like a week back. I think it was when I uploaded the first video to my Code Vein video, meaning the first video of my Code Vein series, asking him for feedback. And in that video, I referenced one of the YouTubers who I really watch, which is 𝙈𝙧𝙧𝙚. And he told me that my editing style is similar to his. And it's like, after going back and watching it and like actually noticing how I edit, I can realize the similarities. So I know in myself personally, I have things that I need to do when it comes to editing so I can make sure I stand out from the people I watch, because a lot of the YouTubers that I watch have a huge influence on me, and they are a very large part of why I've always wanted to actually be a YouTuber, because I want to just, even though like, yeah, money and all that, it'll end up happening. It'll be a thing if I really stay dedicated and like I'll get to that when I get to that point. But in terms of the YouTubers who really like drove me to want to be a YouTuber, and the people that made this thing like not just a passion for me, but a dream, because it's like when I was younger and in middle school, in high school, like early high school, like I will tell you honestly, life really wasn't that great. And it's like you always had those people to fall back to when it comes to, once you pick your phone up, pick your tablet up, hop on your computer, hop on your laptop, and just go on youtube.com and type in so and so. But you always just had those people that could just brighten your, man, this is going from me trying to explain how I got these subs to a freaking sob story. I am so sorry. So sorry. But I just want to explain to you and get it off my chest. Like, I'm so thankful to YouTubers like Afro Senju, Corey X Kenshin, Sly Foxhound. A lot of people don't even know who he is anymore. Sky Does Minecraft, Vanoss's entire group, more specifically, just to note two ones in particular, Vanoss and 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢. Let me think, because those are the majority of the YouTubers I watched. Because like, I know I play a lot of 2K and things of that nature, but I never, oh yeah, 𝙈𝙬𝙧𝙚, can't forget Rhyme, because I've been watching 𝙈𝙬𝙧 for the longest now. But those are just a handful of the YouTubers that have really been like that person in my life, even though they're not actually in my life. It's just like, you always know that you can just hop on your YouTube, and then you know your day will be better. It's crazy because I'm actually struggling a little bit to make this video. Like, I'm not too sure how I want to do it, because, you know, I'm gonna get straight into how I grew and what people should do to be able to work on their growing. And we're gonna drop all the sob story stuff. So, how did I grow? Basically, when it comes to YouTube, I started off with nothing, and what I did was promote. And I don't mean like the annoying type way where you promote in someone else's comment, because me personally, I've always found that as like, I won't say disrespectful, and I'm not gonna say I hate your hustle, but I just never saw that as something I would do, where you'd go on someone else's channel and, well, on someone else's channel and promote yourself in their comments. I just never saw that as something to do. I just find that kind of weird. Whenever you meet somebody on Instagram, ask them to check out your channel. You meet someone on Twitter, ask them to check out your channel. You're in a support group on Twitter, ask those people to check your channel out. Facebook groups, subreddits, Pinterest groups, all types of things of those nature. And that's just one tip. Make sure to ask your friends too. Ask your friends to tell some of their friends. Just when you're first getting started, like, the best thing you can do to benefit yourself, since you don't have anyone behind you at the moment, is just promote. That is literally the best thing you can do for yourself. Because if you don't promote, unless YouTube nowadays just randomly throws your video in the algorithm, nobody's going to see it. So you have to get yourself out there. Like, you have to. And now, on top of this whole algorithm thing that I'm speaking about, the second thing that I really feel like all smaller YouTubers need to do, and something that I'm going to start doing, and that I've failed to do for like the past, 2 years I've been on the 𝙈𝙗𝙗 channel, is you gotta be consistent with how much you upload. Because the odds of someone, alright, take this into consideration. You have two small YouTubers. Both YouTubers have 1,000 subscribers. One YouTuber uploads one video a week, but it's really high quality. And then the other YouTuber uploads, I'll say 6 or 7 videos a week, and they're all good to decent quality. The odds of that YouTuber who's uploading 6 to 7 videos a week has a higher chance of having his videos thrown around and people actually seeing what he's producing compared to that YouTuber who's uploading once a week, because you're only giving yourself one chance compared to you being given 6 or 7 chances. Since you're uploading constantly, you have to stay consistent, especially if you don't have a fan base. You need to make sure, you can't even guarantee to make sure. You need to give yourself the chance to be seen, because you're never going to be able to actually get a chance unless you step out there, if that makes sense. It's like if you're trying to, I'll just use this analogy, right? Say you're a dude or you're a female, one or the other, and you're trying to talk to your crush. You'll never know, or you'll never get the chance to even know how they feel about you, or if you'll be able to have a chance with them, unless you put yourself out there. And in terms of how I'm comparing this with YouTube, you'll never be able to know if you'll be able to get that fan base or that following, or if you're just simply looking for views and money. You'll never be able to know if you'll get that chance without uploading, because you're slimming your chances by not uploading as much as you should be. You got to upload, and I stress that as much as I can possibly stress it. Upload, upload, upload. Even if every once in a while, like maybe a video or two is not that great of quality, at least you're uploading something. At least you're keeping your fans entertained. Regardless of what you upload, as long as you stay yourself with how you pull it off, because anything that is, I guess you can say, I'm not gonna say hip. Anything that is basically a wave can always be flipped and worked on, so that even if it's something that everybody's doing, you know that, oh, this is his video. Oh, this is her video. Oh, that's something that they do. Oh, that's something that they do. Like, anything can be made your own. So you have to upload, and whenever you're uploading, try to find your ways to add your own little twist on it, your own little editing spins, your own little, even if you want to make your own types of videos, your own categories. I guarantee you, if you do make something that's like real good, it's going to get stolen, because people on YouTube, ideas will forever be taken. Ideas will forever be taken, and it's not even something that I personally say YouTubers should even get mad at, because it's bound to happen. But even if it happens, man, just someone's idea, like straight up, give some credit, at least a little bit. And a third thing that you should really work on if you're trying to grow is, I won't say you need to have great thumbnails, but at least try to have decent thumbnails, decent to okay thumbnails. Because me personally, I make most of my thumbnails at this point, besides when I'm playing 2K. When I'm playing 2K, I have help from either my girlfriend or Snags, one or the other. But try to at least have decent to good thumbnails that'll draw someone's eye if you do so happen to get on the explore page. I think it's the explore page. I'm not too sure everything when it comes to YouTube just yet, but at least try to have some decent to okay thumbnails when it comes to how you're showing your channel. Because if you're showing your channel off to people, but you got a real dull thumbnail, and it's like, don't look like there's anything going on in it, doesn't look like anything special, who's really gonna want to click on that video and watch it? Because I know I wouldn't. But yeah, that's basically all that I'm going to be doing for this video. This is basically day 3 of my of my daily uploads for the week. Still gotta make sure I get this done, because as I said earlier, one thing I really need to work on is my consistency, and one test to be able to work on my consistency is getting this whole week of uploads done. And then after that, I'll decide if I want to keep going daily uploads, because if it ends up not being a hassle, then I honestly could do it. But if it ends up being a hassle, I'm not too sure yet. This video, I just wanted it to be something different. All the clips that you're seeing in the background are probably like, well, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna edit this just yet, but it's probably old videos of mine from back in my 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚 days. And I'm also probably gonna put like bits and pieces of the YouTubers who were mentioned in this video. But your boy Waffle out. Peace. I hope you all enjoy, and I hope my little story, well, semi-story, tells you all just a little bit more about who Guapful really is and helps anyone who's a smaller YouTuber out a little bit, because I know I'm a small YouTuber who's trying to make it by himself, and it's not easy. And I know it's not easy for those who are smaller than I am trying to make it, and that really want to make it. So regardless of what gets thrown in your way, if it's really something you want to do, never quit. Just don't quit. Keep pushing, keep striving. Anime reference, just like Rock Lee, you never give up even if you don't know how to use ninjutsu. Keep striving. But your boy Waffle out. Peace. I'll catch you all tomorrow.
Cholo. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody.